so strong in no small part because he can breeze the top 32 and then start thinking.
Yeah,
Because, like, Snake is hard,
yeah.
but, like, a lot of people just don't have the energy to keep up with.
Right. Same with Meister's Game & Watch, right? Like,
Oh,
Game &
no
Watch is one
question.
of those characters that, like, yeah, you can breeze through because people just aren't ready to play, like, that precise, that early.
Yeah, you're going to pop the neutral air. You're going to get 60 against everybody's stocks. Like, and you can see it here. Getting neutral air but going the wrong way does not get Luis as we start off game 1 of this set.
Yeah, and they're going to be scrapping for a little bit, too, right? It's not going to be a while till we actually see what's happening on the screen, who's really in advantage, too. It feels like right now, hey, I was about to say, Send is falling to Meister right there.
I'm really shocked. Whenever I see Send off stage and he pops that up B, I always think he's going to die and he makes it back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I
Nice.
just sort of don't even think about it anymore. But there, he was able to actually get in front of it. Well done by Meister taking that first stock.
Yeah, and it's also going to be very important to see like how many stocks Sen is able to get. I've talked to Sen and Luis plenty of times, and usually like Luis understands that his role sometimes is just to stay alive because Sen can go off.
Yes.
Yeah, that nest is explosive, so to say, and if Luis can back him up, that nest will actually explode.
You can see a little bit of support there. Luis kind of threatening Leo off on the side, and Meister actually able to sneak in and get that turtle. We're seeing a lot of synergy here. It started off with that nest forward throw into the Palutena up smash just a minute ago, and now we've just got so many team plays happening in a short span of time.
Yeah, crazy to also see that much like MkLeo just really is jumping the gun right there, right? That up smash was so just like raw, and even Meister wasn't ready to like follow up afterwards, right? Really not ready to save like the situation.
A little undercooked, yeah. You can see him throwing out that side beat, doesn't quite land. Send playing a dangerous game off on the side, especially against Game & Watch. You see Meister just spamming that chair.
Oh no, and
Not
also,
able to get it.
wow, MkLeo actually just did not do anything in that situation. It's kind of hard to tell too with Game & Watch, like as your partner, which way are they going to throw? And you really have to communicate that they're going to throw to you, right?
Yeah, generally it's, oh, gets the double. Generally speaking, you always want to throw to your teammate, but it is hard to see. And there goes Send again, a little bit too far off, and that's another one of those situations. I see Send do that, I'm like, oh, he's a master. He'll be fine, but every once in a while, now twice this game, just kind of losing stocks off stage, really I don't want to say unforced errors, but kind of surprising.
Yeah, okay. Side B to make it back. No, actually, Meister's the one that takes out MkLeo with the unfortunate down air. Ah, I see you. A little cheeky from both of them. Oh, no. I do not want to see MkLeo and Meister hitting each other. That is not good a sign.
Honestly, considering the way that Sen lost 2 of his stocks, the fact that this is still in red team's favor is pretty surprising. We're going to see if Leo and Meister have an answer for this, but I mean, Game & Watch at 117%, pretty high.
Yeah.
Good coverage by Luis there, knocking out Meister, making it so Sen can make it back.
Yeah, this is what my favorite part about doubles too, is like seeing how well they can layer their pressure, and on top of that, also like layer their coverage too, right? Like understand, okay, my partner's in a bad scenario. No, MkLeo was too far down. Oh gosh.
This is a huge win for the red team. I can't imagine Meister taking off all 3 stocks. However, they're at 70-something. There's a world.
Yeah, but it's so hard to kill as Game & Watch too, right? Like normally you find like down smash and then maybe like up smash because they're just impatient. Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a little ambitious there from Meister, especially now that he's stuck off on the side. He's able to make it back to the ledge.
Yeah.
Get up attack.
Oh, the jab, the back air afterwards. There's the up smash that you were talking about. You can't be throwing it out there. Hey, what an angle after the jab one. Wow, that was gross.
Weird spot to be in. Meister's still fighting it out as best he can. I mean, there's always that ever-present threat of the 9. Which Meister doesn't really opt to go for very often. He'll just take the free damage, but it is on the table if he can get rid of Sen.
Yeah. Also, this is the game plan that we're expecting right here. Sen is going to be on the back line right now, especially because he's at 117%. Doesn't want to get hit by anything rogue. No up smash. Hey, the trump. Nice. Love to see it. It's definitely underutilized nowadays.
I feel like we only see it during the last stock. I feel like whenever I see one of those, it's in the last stock of a game, and it's one of those things that you're 6 minutes in, getting in
or
deep
not
water.
even not even game 1 too, right?
Right,
it's like game 3 or something like that. You really need to clutch it out, or game 4 or something like that.
You're in deep water at that point, and it's like, oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Especially if you understand, like, okay, in 2v1 situations too, you want to like kind of sit there and think for a second. Right. So it was very smart of Luis to go for the trump. You can just like hold in sometimes and like really make it back, but you might not be ready for that already.
Right. Well, we're going out to game 2. The fact that, like I said, the red team was able to win that, even despite Bestness kind of losing his stocks very early in both circumstances. That's a huge boon for them. But we're on small battlefield for this next one.
Okay, working out a lot better for blue team this time around, right? Keeping Send in the air for a while, but it can easily turn, right? As soon as one person finds like a nair or even forward air in Send's case, like you can really see the combo and percents rise. Nice. Man, Mithra is so good in doubles too. Like Aegis just being able to control neutral as Mithra and then switching to Pyra when you like really need to close out stocks really makes the character so frustrating to play against.
I think Pyra in particular gets a pretty significant buff just by the nature of Pyra really loses her effectiveness because you can keep your eye on her at all times.
Yeah.
It's very obvious what she's going for. She's not especially, she's not as tricky with her kill setups or what she's going to go for. You have an idea of it. But when there's another player to worry about, it can get kind of scary.
Yeah. There it is. Meister's attempt at an edge guard right here, but now MkLeo's off stage. You don't want to see this. The pressure is on both Meister and MkLeo, but MkLeo finds the reversal. Great stuff. Now
that
back
Leo string was beautiful, by the way. That wave land onto the platform into the down tilt. Loved the play there.
Yeah, you really kind of have to like be amazing at movement and doubles especially, right? Like you already are precise in singles, but if you make one wrong misstep, you're getting comboed for sure. Nice. Wow.
I love that. I love the way that Leo handled that 2v1. He was facing Luis. He made it look like that was his objective. Tried to go off on the side and then chased off Bestness on the other side.
No.
And you can see there's that spike there. Send is thrown into the depths. And now Leo with 3 stacks. Okay, 2 stacks.
Yeah. This actually can just like turn around real quick to be a very even game if Meister dies here. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
And now even game.
You did that.
Yeah.
Up to 64 now. On Luis, getting edgeguarded by Meister.
Yeah,
see if he can make it back.
It's kind of funny to see too, like these like 1v1 scenarios, especially with both of these players or both of these teams. Usually they're very good at like assisting each other, but sometimes when you got advantage, you just gotta hold it, right?
There's always going to be some level of 1v1, and then there's going to be some breakout. Actually gets the oil spill, but didn't really do. I think it did like 20-something damage, but no knockback because he was in the middle of that. But Pyra up air is going to clinch that second stock, and now Send is in a dire spot at 94%. He's the guy to watch.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right play too. Like Luis is getting comboed on the left. Should we actually focus on the kill on MkLeo, or should we be saving Luis too? I'm not too sure if that was the answer.
Oh, up there, able to survive. Luis trying to nail that. Yeah, if Luis gets this kill, we're back in the game. You can see it right there.
Oh my gosh, the up air on the Game & Watch into the up air with Pyra. I'm so surprised that even happened too. Oh, what is happening?
Ooh, a little uncomfortable there. I think you just sent Meister out there.
Yeah,
you don't have
for sure.
to mess with it. Like, Game Watch is... Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Not yet. Not in doubles.
Huge up B, though, into the aerial there.
Yeah, I don't know what you do in this scenario. Chef is so good at the ledge, too. Like,
yeah, this looks miserable.
Dash
tag. That'll do it. That's game 2.
Yeah, the 2v1 situations when you have a Game Watch in your team is, like, so free. Like, even roll gets covered by Chef, but you can't get away from it.
So we're going to game 3 now. See what Luis and Send have up their sleeve for the counter pick. Small battlefield, a little bit more intimate, a little bit closer, and I think that really favored Game & Watch in particular.
Yeah, you kind of want... I mean, if the goal is to, like, bully MkLeo, I'm not sure if that's the goal. But, like, if it is, like, it wasn't happening on small battlefields.
Right.
It's so easy for them to run into each other. And even, like, in that scenario where MkLeo was playing in 2v1, he played it spectacular.
Right.
Like, he was sandwiched between Luis and Spencer, like... and
no fear.
Yeah, just, like, walked away and down-tilted someone else. It's like, I'm out of here. I don't have to deal with this.
I think Game & Watch's hitboxes on small stages like that become so much more threatening because there's simply less space to work with. He can just kind of drift into you. Here we go, on to game 3 now.
Yeah, and also has the full oil panic. There it is. There's the down air.
Whoa!
No double jump.
He's gone.
Oh, no, not able to save. Usually we can see Luis save Send in that scenario. I'm so surprised it didn't happen that time around.
Truly awful spot to be in, all the way off on the side. Luis trying to do something to bring Send back, but it did not pan out. Now blue team with basically a stock handicap lead.
Yeah, you really have are going to have to chase for a kill right here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to find it too. Like the more that you panic in doubles, the more you get ran over.
The problem too is I don't really think. I mean, obviously, I don't think Palutena has really that X factor, that surprise kill potential.
No.
That, you know, she has spikes, but every character has spikes. Meanwhile, Ness does have it, but I think less so in doubles, because it feels like a lot of his stuff requires some trickiness, some setup, some kind of misdirection. But with two people on the screen, it's way harder. There's that oil spill again. You can see Luis trying to cover Sen, but he actually pays for it.
No, okay.
Oh, he might be gone.
Oh, no. Okay, revenge kill right here. But Luis finds his way actually back now. And it's kind of this case of scenario. I want to see them get off the ledge or actually maybe find this kill on MkLeo. Perfect. Exactly what they needed, but they still need another 4 stocks to take.
Even despite all of that, the plays back and forth, everybody putting in their best effort, red team is still an entire stock behind him. Maister actually trying to get a little cheeky, trying to add another one onto the board, but that 9 only gets a 3 though.
And that's a beautiful part about like doubles too, right? It's, you know, like the pressure is so good to the point where like, okay, there's revenge kills after revenge kills after revenge kills like happening in scenarios, especially when everyone is on one side of the stage. Whoa, the forward smash right there. Luis was really reading into something that wasn't there.
He just really wanted to cover roll. Like he was hoping that Sen would do something to force Maister to roll, and then he just claps with that forward smash.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't get what he wanted.
Okay, wait, maybe we'll be able to find something right here too. The synergy is super on point, but with the whiff grab there, Sen falls to that up smash.
I think Maister kind of caught Send unaware of what to do. Send was kind of like hesitating a little bit. He was running back and forth like, do I save Luis? Do I go for a hit? What am I going to do? And he got up smashed by that diver helmet.
Yeah, okay. Yes, it's unsafe at low percents. I don't know if there's anything Sen can do right here. And usually in these scenarios, you kind of like normally see just a runoff. Like, okay, you guys won this one. Surprised to see Sen fight it out, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if this is one of those winnable scenarios. I would venture to say,
No.
good lord.
Wow. Okay. No.
Okay, we're
Wait,
getting
actually
very
winnable
silly.
now?
We are getting very silly.
Really
Love
wanted that.
Love that. Oh, big up B on Leo from Maister.
I'm down for it again.
Yeah.
Please try to go for it. Try to get that
Do
fresh
something
cut 500, right?
Yeah. Tried to eat the PK Thunder with the bucket. Got 2 charges for his trouble, but there
Yeah,
you go.
there it is. There it is. Now 2-1. I don't know if we will see that Luis Sen versus Spargo Chag. It's the way MkLeo and Maister are playing.
Right.
It's the, I think it's like the switching back and forth between who you're fighting. That's really like separating Luis and like Sen. When they're together, it's amazing. But when you actually like single them out too, it feels like if they can't get back together, their team just kind of falls apart.
Right. They kind of have to be close to each other for a lot of it. But again, I just think Game & Watch is the X factor here. I think he is so disruptive. The fact that his hitboxes just kind of linger for so long, he could drift to left and right. If you're trying to dash over your teammate to save them, you might run into like the last hit of his neutral layer into a fish, and then you just get popped up.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot of what he does is just so difficult to deal with when we've got all this dynamic motion on the screen.
And Game & Watch can actually single out a character pretty much. Like you catch him in the up air, they're not landing for a while.
Right.
Then you get your own 2v1 scenario, and that's exactly what you want to have in like doubles for the most part, right?
That's a good point. Yeah, you could kind of lock someone down for a long time. And not just that, but your teammate can actually follow up.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Luis and Sen are actually playing spectacular right now. Great catch right there from Sen, too. Sen's playing the 2v1 just as good as MkLeo.
See him dash through.
Nice.
Leo actually knocking into Maister with that. Oh, and Luis had the right idea. Just lightly off on that spacing. Don't know if there's anything else he could have done, but you see red team coming out strong now.
Yeah, PK Fire, I love the attempt right there, too. Hoping Maister might have got caught in it, too. Okay, Send. Okay, I see what you're trying to do right here. You're saying that Ness has that X factor, right? Definitely does.
Yeah.
Back throw, and then also, like, I've seen Send hit too many PK Thunder 2s.
Right.
To the point where I know he's really consistent with it, right?
No question. And when everybody's up in the air, it gets hard because you can't just shield it, right? You got to, like, all right, where am I going to land? Am I going to land on the platform? Am I going to land here? Where is he going to go? Is my teammate going to get hit? There's so many things to factor in, doubly so, obviously, in doubles.
Nice.
Leo going way off on the side. Blue team dropping stocks here, and
Yeah.
now red team with a full stock lead. This is a lot like what we saw in a past game.
Honestly, both of them were dead in that scenario. But it's funny to see, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we want to see whatever you can. Make that mental damage happen. Okay, man, Luis and Sen are playing so good right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're well on their way to a Game 5 here, barring some kind of freak accident. We'll see.
Yeah. MkLeo waiting in the back lines. So rare to see him actually, especially in this doubles team too, letting Maister take the front line. All right, nice.
Sticking on a lot of Mithra too, because I feel like he's actually been favoring Pyro more so, and he did actually switch over. Might be something where he wants to be a little bit safer. Now the Pyro is out though. I think both of the opponents are at 80, so he figures, you know, maybe we'll make something happen. A Hail Mary here.
Yeah, and also like both Game & Watch and Pyro force both of these characters to like shield a lot more.
Right.
Man, oh no, MkLeo gets picked up by Meister's up smash actually. Hold on, are we chasing down MkLeo? Makes it back onto the stage but gets hit by the Nest dash attack. Okay, the drag down, not able to find anything else, but Meister's not ready to assist. Did you see that?
Yeah, Maister didn't really do anything. He was just off on the stage kind of threatening if Luis wanted to chase him.
Yeah.
But Luis just, his intention was never to go after Maister, and they both just double team Leo.
Yeah, and that's not the wrong thing to do in Meister's scenario, right? Like, ultimately, MkLeo died because of it, but you really have to like pick and choose. Like, do you know if they're going to go for you or not? Oh, wow, fair to back air. This is fun part of the game, right? The ledge trapping. Are we going to see anything crazy, or are we going to see MkLeo take 4 stocks?
Be a miracle if he did. Gets the up smash there from Mithra.
Okay, still staying on Mithra. I feel like that has to be, like, you have to play this whole thing with Mithra.
Oh,
wait,
he got
what?
the air dodge. I'm shocked it didn't hit. Maybe drifting out a little bit, but I think Leo is in a very precarious spot here because, like, obviously in this kind of scenario against the Palutena, you want to go Pyro. You want to be able to get that stock off, be able to pop something big and get the kill, but you can't because there's a low health Nest there too. Yeah. It's kind of chasing you down. You want Mithra's frame data, but he's able to switch over. This is some expert Leo. And now we're at Mithra, and I think we could stay here.
Yes. The back air, nice.
But not for long.
Yeah, great catch right there. They both have the right idea. They are like, okay, I know you want to get up at the ledge right here, whether it's a jump, a normal get up, right? They're both covering the same option. I'm glad to see them close it out because it was getting scary.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Leo, the fact that he earned the ability to just rock with Mithra for the rest of that was very scary because that means that he doesn't need to switch back to Pyro for a little bit to get that kill. He could just kind of maneuver around, maybe abuse that frame data a little bit more. And if he kept being as sort of evasive as it seemed like he was being there, he might have had a shot to bring that back. It would have been a huge effort, but...
Yeah. For you guys, like, learning doubles, too, like, really watch that 2v1 scenario that MkLeo was doing. See how he was using attacks that sent both of them away from each other. That's so important. Understanding, okay, someone is off stage, I can use that to actually create stage presence, right? Okay, now I'm going to get Send off stage. Now I can pressure Luis into backing up and giving me space. That was excellent 2v1. It's still 4 stocks, though, right? Not able to find all 4, but managed to find 2. Just almost good enough.
Here we go. We are on Game 5 between these two teams. Who's going to come out ahead? Winner of this will advance on. Oh, jeez. We see getting around that dash attack there just barely.
Yeah, and we didn't see that explosive start from both Luis and Sen, which that's not a good thing, right? I do want to see like them working together really well to like keep MkLeo in the air, keep Maister out, or vice versa. But that's not happening right here. MkLeo is playing really on point. Making it back.
Off-stage play here.
Oh, no.
And there goes. He's only at 118 going off the top.
Oh, geez, that forward smash, too. MkLeo actually does not care, throwing out every single move that he can. But, hey, interesting scenario. MkLeo's still in the air.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah.
If Sen went off on that forward smash there, but so to survive.
Okay, wow, the judge actually... Very rare to see from Maister for real.
Yeah, he doesn't really pop it that much. Maybe a little bit of mental damage if he did get it, you know, kind of leading into the rest of this match.
Nice, great catch. I love that situation that Sen set up for Luis, too. He knows that, okay, Maister will use that fire out of shield, right? So, okay, once fire comes out, Luis is so ready to jump, double jump up air, and catch Maister before he's able to act. Great stuff. Now, down smash hitting the wrong target right here. This is, wow, looking so much better for red team now. Okay, never mind.
I mean, it's a weird thing because really, Luis is the X factor here because you can see he's at high percent. But if he's able to hold it, I mean, like, Palutena can live for quite a bit if she can kind of, you know, bait you into trying to swing hard, get that punish, try to get her off the screen.
Yeah.
I could see him surviving here. There was that PK Thunder
no
too,
punish.
and look at Maister's damage here. Already up to 79 on one of the lightest characters in the game. This could be huge.
Yeah, the back air on Luis. Luis finds his way back onto the stage. MkLeo not going for the punish, and Maister not able to find it. All right, there's the nair right here, the fade back, the reset to the neutral. What are we going to see? Nice, the chase down on Maister too. MkLeo has to go and save Maister in this scenario, but it looks like he's controlling the rest of the match. There it is. What a foresight, and down smash to boot.
Huge foresight there into a back throw there from Send, and it's dead even between these two teams. Luis has more than earned his spot back into this match despite the deficit early on.
Yeah, and
we go.
This is so important too. Like, Luis does need to stay alive to support Send, and you don't want to see Send die here. No,
That's
there it
ugly.
is. Yeah.
You know he's kicking himself after that PK Thunder, because he could have just let it go. He could have just sent it down or, you know, just done something, but Leo was able to roll through, get a huge punish there.
Okay, not able to find anything. The roll afterwards, and Maister with the assist right here. Perfect situation for blue team to take this game. All right, nice. The way MkLeo is playing right now is not giving red team any chance to breathe.
Oh, you saw it right there. He actually pushed off Send, and then when Luis tried to chase him, he was able to drift down and back up. Leo is killing it in this Game 5. Leo, the star of the blue team, undoubtedly in Game 5. I think Maister really pulled his weight earlier on in this set, but Leo here has been untouchable.
Yeah, there's the up air, but can you make it back in this 2v1 scenario? Here's Chef. There it is.
Oh,
MkLeo comes in, not able to find anything. That's it. That's it.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh,
so
no bounce.
Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I don't know why Leo's doing that.
Yeah.
That is very risky.
That was almost a throw on Leo's end.
Yeah. I mean, you still have Maister at very low percent against Ness, which is, you know, a good matchup. But we've seen Send, you know, he's rocked people's worlds before. So might have been able to win it, but it's not going to happen today. Well done to MkLeo and Maister winning that set.
Very exciting game, too. Went all the way to Game 5 when it felt like that first game, Send and Luis really felt like they were in tune. And it's fun to see MkLeo, like, the way he's able to break the pace of the match, right? It's like, okay, you guys want to work together? Nah, you guys can't. And same with Maister, too, because Maister is able to run in there. And even if he hits everyone, it still disrupts their flow.